there's also a conspiracy theory about a movie that came out recently too.
What movie?
The Sound of Freedom. That whole thing is trying to give awareness about child right? There's theories. Everyone who's gone into movies to watch it, the movie theaters have teamed
They
up.
stopped it.
Yeah, trying not to sell tickets, trying not for people to watch it.
Yeah.
I've seen one where it's like, oh, the person tries to buy tickets, they said it's fully sold out. Goes in the movie theater, nobody there.
There's no one in here. And then it said that they were sold out.
Another one, the guy comes in, he's like, oh, we have to download the movie. It's gonna take an hour. We can give you your movie back. Like, you guys can walk out. Fam,
They're like
that
trying to-
never happens.
They're trying to stop them from watching it.
Exactly. And the two main ones they have been doing, turn off the AC so it's hot as hell in there.
Oh, word.
And then
Just to let you guys know again, it is gonna get hot. It is gonna be like that throughout the whole movie.
So why is it only this one though, not all the other ones?
the movies usually
Yeah.
dim the lights when it goes on. The lights stay on the whole time. And people complain.
So they don't want to stay there and watch the whole thing. There's a deeper conspiracy onto that.
This happened in Manchester, England in 2022, actually, bro. It's about this girl and her boyfriend. Her name was Shay Groves. It was this guy named Frankie, and I don't really know how to pronounce his last name. But long story short, bro, they were dating for like a cool minute. You know, they really hit it off. The relationship seemed really cool in the beginning. Eventually, she ends up going on his phone this one day because he falls asleep. She checks his phone. And you already know where this is going, bro.
Yeah.
But it's not what you're expecting.
You cheat on her?
She sees that he's texting another girl. She starts looking at the messages and actually reading them. And she finds out that her boyfriend Frankie was texting a 13-year-old girl.
Wow.
After she sees the messages between him and the 13-year-old girl, she goes to the kitchen, grabs a knife, and stabs 22 times in the chest and his neck. She kills Brett inside the house. She calls her homegirl right after the fact and FaceTimes her.
Tells her.
And shows her the body. She's like, yes, like, bro, she's laughing and shit. She's like, yeah, like, I just killed Frankie. So she's like, let me call you back.
Call the police.
Calls the police on her ass. Police go to her house, end up bringing her in. And while they have her in, they're checking through her house, bro. She had pictures of serial killers in her bedroom. Like, she had pictures of Jeffrey Dahmer. Posters of Jeffrey Dahmer, the Night Stalker, fucking John Wayne Gacy.
Holy fuck.
And shit like that. Yes, bro. She was out of her mind.
Every Disney princess is supposed to represent a disorder. Psychologists took a study down and they said in every Disney princess, there's like a clear disorder that they have. Ariel, if you notice, Ariel has a big ship and there's so much things around her. So she's a hoarder and that's a form of OCD.
Is that OCD?
Yeah, she has so much stuff in her ship, but she doesn't throw it away. Easy one, Alice from
Alice in Wonderland?
What do you think she has, bro? She sees caterpillars walking around with eyes.
She has schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia. Belle, she was captured and put in a castle, right? So this is called Stockholm Syndrome. That means you fall in love with your captor.
She fell in love with the beast because he was the only one there.
Exactly.
Oh, shit.
Elsa and Anna, they're really reckless.
Oh, Elsa has bipolar.
Yes.
Elsa, yes, she has bipolar. 100%. I just saw that on the fly.
Elsa and Anna, warm to cold, bipolar.
Damn.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Do you ever wonder why humans grow beards? We have the ability to grow beards, right?
Yeah.
And some people, they don't grow beard or facial hair at all. Asians, yeah, some Asians. And women specifically, they don't really grow facial hair, right?
Oh, okay.
There's actually a scientific purpose for facial hair and beards in general. It's for hand-to-hand combat. Long time ago, all of the warriors would grow beards. So they did a scientific study. They simulated a bald face, a face with a little bit of stubble, and a face with a full-fledged beard. And they tested it, putting pressure the same amount that a punch could. They found out that the bald face, every single time they simulated the punch, it would break the jaw. When using an unshaven face with a full beard, it only broke 45% of the time. So the theory is, if you can grow a beard, you probably have an ancestry of warriors or fighters. Look at women. Women don't need to fight because historically, it was usually the men that went into combat. If you don't grow facial hair, it might tell you a little bit about your ancestry.
There's a CIA document that came out. Everybody just started talking about it now. It's called the Adam and Eve story. It basically explains how the world is going to end. Has it been true? It makes sense. They say the world is going to end because the poles, like, you know, North and South Pole, they shift every 12,000 to 15,000 years. And once they shift, it causes like a giant like apocalypse. Big earthquakes, giant tsunamis. Once the apocalypse happens, we go right back to the Stone Age. And it said that our first humans, like as us, it was 10,000 years ago. So if you think about it, 10,000 years ago, we're in year 2000. We're at 12,000 years right now. And now you see like global warming and shit like that. Like in the book, it says that we are the 6th civilization that came out of the apocalypse. So we just get to a certain point in life and then it just hard reset. And that explains a lot because remember how you were saying that the Sahara Desert used to be green and like the Antarctica used to have forests and like that? That's what happens. Like it switches
everything and flips.
So now like some places turn cold, some places turn hot. That's why they was talking about like the flood in the Bible like that. That's probably what happened to Atlantis and shit
I was
like
just
that.
about to say Atlantis. It would make sense for a city in the water if the water wasn't there before.